Hey, Will. I just thought I'd give you a quick overview of the airspace stuff. You seemed really interested while we were away, and I never got a chance to do it. So hopefully this will work. So the page I'm on now is Air Services Australia, and the charts I recommend you buy if you're going to buy them, but I don't think you need to. But if you want to buy and have paper copies, don't get the VTC. They only do around small areas. The VNCs are awesome. They cover a much bigger space, as you can see here. And they still give you all the airspace information you'll ever need, VHF area frequencies, etc. So they're pretty cool. About $11 a pop, so they're not horribly expensive. But that's the only official way of having them, right? But you know, what actually works really well as well. Did I say that? Jeez. Is this application. So this is actually what they use when you upload flights onto any of the contests. They run them through this to check whether or not your flight's legit. So you can see the address up there, and if we zoom in, you can see where I fly, around Canberra, and you can get all the detail around all the different airspace, and as I hover over it, you'll see that it actually tells you what it is. So there are all the areas, and that's the central can't fly at all. What you see as you move out is you get to a point where you get to FL levels. So an FL 125 is 12,500, and that is 15,500. So basically just thousands as it gets larger. So if we pick somewhere where we flew out west, if you have a look at Narendra, you see a ring here, but that's only because it's a CTAF. It's not a restricted airspace at all. You can happily fly in it, but you must carry a VHF radio and use it appropriately. And you can even see the frequency here, 13285 and Griffith 12655 and so on. Those frequencies do change a bit. The best way to make sure you got that right is getting the URSA, and I'll show you how to do that. The other one I use for all my flight planning is XC Planner. And this thing can do the same. If we come over here, you can turn airspace on and it will start showing airspace where you're planning to route, so you can fly underneath it or over it if you really need to. So it's a pretty cool, useful tool for flight planning. Alrighty, so the URSAs. I didn't pull this up before, but we will find it. It's usually this easy. In we go. Trick with this page here is that you've got to scroll down and agree. If you don't agree, you don't go anywhere. It's a bit frustrating. And then we've got the en route supplements, and you always want the most recent one. Here's the 28th of May. We go in here and we can pick any of the airports, and they give you all the detail about the airport. So we'll pick one of the ones we flew out of. Where is Burke? And there's Burke. I click on that. Up it comes as a PDF. So it tells you all about the airport, who owns it, who do you need to contact, the services that are available, etc. But the most important thing is it also gives you the CTAF frequency. So if we look, where's that? So you got Melbourne Flight Centre on the ground, CTAF 126.7, which is multicom. It's the general one all little airports will most commonly use. Anyway, dude, I hope that was really helpful. Let me know if you got more questions. Bye.